With us today is the multi-talented Mr. Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Thank you for being here, sir.
No, thank you.
It is a pleasure to have you finally. Now, you have done numerous things. You've been a producer, you've directed, you, of course, acted. You're a musician now. So tell us, how did this come about?
Well, the musician really came. It was started out as a hobby. I mean, I was 26 and decided it was the first year of Malcolm and Eddie, and I decided that I realized I needed a hobby because acting had always been my hobby. Once it had become a career for me, it was still the one thing I'd love to do. And directing started as a hobby, as did producing and writing. So I figured I needed something that would just be a hobby that would never turn into a career. So I figured I would pick up the bass, I would never record, I would never start a band, I would never really be out playing, I would just pick it up as a hobby. And as with everything else, it's turned into another career.
How many bass guitars do you have?
Oh, that's pretty scary. I have about 7. I have 7 electric guitar, electric basses, and 2 uprights. I also play upright as well. Yeah.
Tell us about your group, Miles Long. Where did the name come from, first of all?
Well, Miles Long was actually the name of my first rap group. In like 1990, I was like 19, 20 years old, and thankfully nothing ever happened with the rap group. But from from the rapping came really the poetry, because I realized that there were things that I could say as a poet that you can't necessarily say in hip hop. And the wonderful thing about poetry is not necessarily as regimented as as rap can be. So I started writing poetry when I was about 23 years old, and then ultimately started to merge the two. Because when I started the band, I was keeping the band and the poetry separate from each other. But I started doing. I was playing with my band. I was doing poetry with other bands, and finally one day said, "Wait a minute! I should be doing poetry with my own band." So just recently I started, I'm learning to do the poetry and play at the same time, which is, it's just a little difficult, but I'm working it out.